Right, we're off through the woods. A bit of a change of plan. Meant to be going out the back of Cornwood up to Rook Tor, but can't find anywhere to park. So drove up the road a bit, parked outside some woods and cut through the woods and then back over to Rook Tor. That's the plan, but yeah. Got a nice little woodland walk. Right, see where this path goes. Right, so looking on the map, I think we follow this track till it comes out the end of the woods over there somewhere. Up that hill you can see, back over that way, because I think Rook Tor is probably in behind there somewhere. But so we get out the woods, then we'll have another look at the map. There's China clay works there. Bit of a shame, kind of I suppose Dartmoor, but at least they're putting the effort in. You know, they've it's all the trees and grass is growing back over it, so they're trying. We give that to them, shall we? Right, so we're come to a bit of a fork in the road now. I can remember off of the map that it was up this way, and it kind of makes sense. I know that's towards Rook Tor, but we will have a little map check in a bit. Oh, by the way, I know last few videos was a bit windy. I couldn't really hear what I was saying, so I've now got a little lapel mic, so hopefully that's going to do the trick and resolve that little problem. And this is the China clay works, the inside of them. So you can see, huge lake. And that is literally all man-made, all been dug out by man. That to mine China clay. All right, catch it. Yeah, so just to show you the expanse of these clay works, as far as you can see over there, all the way down. Let's say that's the lake I showed you earlier. All that up there, all the way across as far as you can see there. And this, believe it or not, is a very small section of the total mining around this area on the moors. Bit mad, isn't it? You're not allowed to do anything. You're not even allowed to take your dog off a lead anymore, but they can destroy tens and tens of square acres because it suits them. Happy days, eh? Right, so we're kind of up on top and see a bit more now. That's all the clay works again. It's kind of got its own weird, depressing, almost sadistic beauty, but this is proper beauty. This is what we actually come up here for, not to look at man-made rubbish. Open moorland. Probably just about make out in the mist up there. That shell top, I just had a quick look on the map. That shell top, that means Rook Tor is down over there somewhere. You can see visibility's not brilliant. It's fine, but I don't think there's any needs to be taken bearings yet. But what I am fighting against is daylight. I left it a little bit late. It's now 10 to 3. So probably only got an hour and a half-ish of daylight left. So let's get cracking if we want to get the Rook Tor back before it's dark. Catch ya. Right, so probably make out, let's say earlier, is weather's definitely a little bit murky, a little bit dank, but potential to get wet later, but we got the waterproof, so not too worried. Literally handrailing now this wall here, and if my map reading skills are right, at the end of the wall, literally on the same line as the wall pretty much, is Rook Tor. Might take a bearing from there if we can't see it, just because I've got a funny feeling Rook Tor is going to be a little bit indistinct, so we don't want to go missing it. All right, catch you in a bit. You can see we've got some rather wet ground up here, to be expected. this time of year, but yeah, it is literally every step is just squelch. I think we might try and just go up a little bit higher there. Don't think you can see there's a sheep up there. I think he's got the right idea. Move away from that wall, seems to be a bit of a catchment area for the water down against the wall. Right, let's go and have a look. There's a bit drier ground. All right, so we just got over that boggy lot there. I don't know if you can see this, what, 5 minutes ago, I could see a couple 100 feet. Now, whoa, 50, 60 feet. So definitely is closing in, that mist. So yeah, don't come up here in these conditions if you want a view. But I don't think we should be that much further. It's starting to rain now, ideal, so may get the wet weather gear on in a second. Right, so just crouched down behind this wall here. It's weather's definitely turned. I'm at the corner of the wall now, which is where I wanted to be. I took a bearing over to Rook Tor. It's about 250 meters. So we're going to walk on that bearing. Like I say, visibility now is probably 30 foot. So yeah, we'll try and get across there. Then just come back, same bearing, obviously reversed. Follow this wall back down and get back down. It is now 3:10, so we've not got much more than an hour or so of daylight left, so we need to get shifty on. See what filming I can do, but with this weather, to be honest, we'll see how it goes. All right, catch you hopefully at Rook Tor. Right, I know I said earlier I was expecting it to be pretty indescript, but can this really be it? So there's a few lumps of granite here, there's a few over there, a few over there. But by bearing and pacing, we should be pretty much on the money. I'll look that up in the guidebooks and I'll find a picture and get back to you, because I'm not 100% convinced, to be honest. Right, so we're going to walk on a reverse bearing. If you ever are out here, obviously you get to a point, if you need to go back, then rather than getting your map out and taking the bearing back, or you know, like adding 180 degrees to it, instead of holding your red in your red, hold your white in your red, and it is reverse. So that should take me back to the corner of the wall over there, 250, 300 meters, and then we'll follow that one. Hopefully get down before it gets dark and this mist comes in anymore, because I can't see a lot at all. All right, laters. Right, so we've just hit the corner of the wall where we took the bearing from, but because at the end of the bearing, when we got to supposed Rook Tor, I wandered off looking for the Tor, and it's obviously off my bearing. So on the reverse bearing, I actually hit the wall probably 50 meters down from where I'd set off. So just goes to show, you need to pay attention. All right, cheers. Right, so now we're at the other end of the wall. We're at this corner here. We come up that track and we walk across here, but now I'm going to take a bearing across there, hit that track. Got these walls to handrail. There's a bit of a catchment, so I know I can't go wrong. Because I say I cannot see much more than 20 foot. Obviously, once we get back onto that path, just follow it down through the woods. Back to the van. Happy days. All right, let's get that bearing and get going. Well, would you look at that? What way do you reckon we should go, eh? Yeah, let's follow the arrow. All right, back down the path now, boys. Right, so if you remember earlier, I was showing you the expanse of the clay works. This is a view from that same point. Not a lot to be seen now at all without mist. Right, so yeah, just walking back down the path now. Nearly tripped on a stone then, that's why you shouldn't film while you're walking. Right, but anyway, yeah, back down the path to the van. I'll leave it there for now for the outside bit, but I will do a bit of camera when I get back after I've looked into Rook Tor to find out if it is the most disappointing tour on the whole of Dartmoor, or whether my map reading was off. Let's hope it's not the latter, eh? Right, catch you in a bit.
Right, good news, people. I've looked up Rook Tor. Obviously had a close look at the map. Anyway, there's no sign of stones, rocks or anything significant there. Also went on to maps on the phone with the satellite, zoom right in, and there is a very insignificant scattering of rocks. So, good news, I can still map read, which is a result. And Rook Tor is now officially the most insignificant and disappointing tour on the whole of Dartmoor. We'll see if we can beat it, but I think it's going to be pretty hard pressed to do. Alright, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers now.